Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Let's see if we can put the dial tone on here. That's my first time seeing a payphone in ages. We still have them here in Taiwan, not so much in the United States. And I love playing with payphones. One of my favorite things to do as a kid was to check the coin return slot to see if anybody forgot their money. And I was in sixth grade at the time. At the high school, we had a bank of payphones, like three, four, five payphones in a row. And every morning, just before class, I would check every payphone for money. And I accumulated quite a bit of money from doing that. Actually, about $5-10. We had a we had a school sale one time, and I really cleaned out because I had all the money that I had accumulated from searching payphones, and also vending machines were really popular at the time. One day, I had just gotten to school, and I was joking with one of my classmates. Hey, I'm going to call 911, but I didn't actually punch all of the numbers. I punched 9-1, and I pretended to punch the third one. And he saw me and he laughed. He's like, "Ah, you didn't actually call 911." Well, later that day, we were in class, and we looked outside, and there were police cars and ambulances. And my classmate asked me, "Did you actually do it?" I said, "No, you saw me. I only put 9-1." And later on, word had spread out that it was the two of us causing all this drama, and the principal called me into the office, and I still insisted I only dialed 9-1, and I didn't hit the third one on there. And the principal was really disappointed at me. He thought I was lying to him, and after I got the tongue lashing from him, I started to question myself. Did I actually dial that third one? But then my classmate even laughed at me, and so I wasn't sure about that. It was only years later did I discover some phones have a feature that will check if you misdial. Because people, when they're calling 911, it's an emergency, right? They might misdial. So if you only dial 9-1, the phone might correct you anyway. That only years later did I learn about that, though. And just a really funny story. But my principal thought I was lying to him. I had I had a classmate. He had actually called 911. They were in first grade. My classmate and another friend of his, they were at a birthday party that was at a Chuck E. Cheese. And he and his friend had bet each other some money. Hey, how much do you think it's going to... Because, when you pick up the payphone and you dial a number, it will say, please insert however many cents, right? And he and his friend had made a bet on how much the phone would charge you for calling 911. And so they picked up the phone, they dialed 911, and to their surprise, it didn't need to charge anything. And the operator picked up and said, 911, what's your emergency? And they panicked and put the phone down. And so fire trucks, ambulances, police cars surrounded the Chuck E. Cheese we were at. And only years later did they confess what they had done. It was kind of funny. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.